Buenos dias. Good morning once again. This is Dawn of Humanity. This is my second video for today. It's Friday. Don't know the date. I think it's around the 19th, something like that. That doesn't matter anyway. Anyway, you know what? I have an unbelievably, staggeringly beautiful career. And what that's about is seeing with these eyes the transformation in people and what happens to them. What happens? And one of them has been there was so much involved with this person. And and you know, when I was introduced to him, uh, his words were, I was a week away from taking my life. There was no there was no future. Oh my goodness, I forgot my earbuds again. No, I didn't. Oh, that's the second time I did that. Anyway, they just feel so natural. I don't even know they're in there. Uh, and yeah, a week away from taking his own life. And I think he said 2 weeks, but it was more like, to me, 3 days. No hope, nothing working. Been going on for a long time. No answers whatsoever. Now, this fella is probably one of the biggest egos I had ever worked with. I mean, Jamie was right up there with his narcissism, but this was a different one. This was this really tough, powerful, strong man. Here's a guy, he's 6'2", about 220 pounds, and then I started working with him, and he became alive. Oh my goodness, the power and the strength of that man. And watching him, and here's this powerful. Now, I'm telling you, talk about me having to stand in my power with this man. Now, I'm not intimidated by anybody. You know what? I was face to face with Al Gore, and I have a picture of me uh, just going like this at him, challenging him to his programs, and Bill Clinton, and the top CEOs in the world, and the most elite athletes in the world. No one intimidates me, and they're going to get this. Uh, just no questions asked. And here's this 6'2", 220 pounds, and physically he could throw me from here to the ocean. But there's no fear, and he was really tough to work with because he kept not surrendering his ego, not surrendering his ego, not surrendering his ego. But because we were involved in a business transaction, it was financially beneficial for me, given how large the funds would be for my project. And so as a result of that, I took this on as a private project. Yes, as a way to fund the Iamdivinity for humanity on a global scale. So he's an unbelievably gigantic piece to that puzzle. Anyway, coming back. So yesterday, I hadn't seen him for in person for a week, a week or more, and so I called him up and we met, and went for a bite to eat, went for a massage, and we were just sitting there having a chat, and he just started crying with his gratefulness. Big man, the tears running down his face in public, with people walking by, not concerned. He's a big, that, what was that? The friendly giant that used to be on the TV show. And that's what he is. And just that softness, that real hardness, that all of that like brick and mortar barriers and borders that he had around him, and all got opened up, and all got dissolved. And yeah, every once in a while he'll go in for a bit, but he knows. And what he said, and he went through an incredible last 2 weeks, really serious external programming. And he said, Don, not once, not once was I out of my I am divinity through all of that. Now, isn't that amazing? And yes, Jamie has his own story, and how he has, like, each one of these could have their own story here. I'm telling you, Jamie going from this narcissist to divinity, and Tim going from like this, like singing to the top of his voice one 4 days after having a hernia operation. Oh my God, like seriously, absolutely crazy, amazing. Yes, yes, amazing. And what I shared with you about Manuel yesterday and Carl today, and it's like, wow, I've got the best job in the world to watch this happen, and many of them instantly and overnight. Like seriously, I worked with Jamie, I believe it was January 4th. Now this was the third time we had done this trek, and I haven't worked with him since. Haven't worked with him since. Not a glitch. Not a glitch. Tim had 2 days since December 31st going getting off his light. That's including a hernia operation. Like 2 days. We're into the third week of March. Is it like, what are we talking about here, guys? Like, and ladies. And so, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing to have this? Watch these beings tap in to the gifts of their superhero, the superhero that they are. And I invite you to find out your superhero gifts. And there's only one way to do that, and that's to clear up that ego energy, the negative and positive beliefs of who you think you are. And so, once again, on Saturdays at 11 o'clock Mountains, at Cabo Standard Time, Giancarlo and Lisbeth and I are doing the Spanish version of I Am Divinity, Instant and Permanent Transformation by Donation. And on Sunday, Jamie and Tim and I will be doing the English version of Instant and Permanent Transformation by Donation. Yep. So both at 11 o'clock Cabo Standard Time. And there you have it. Sign up. You got to see at least 2 of them to have the transformation at the end of the month. It's the only way it can be done. You will not be able to do it, and you need that preparation time, because the ego is going to do everything it can to stop you. And I can tell you crazy, crazy stories that just baffle me, how the ego is stopping people from taking a program that will enrich their lives instantly, and they decide to stay in their muck. Wow. Anyway, here's your chance to be the opposite and say yes. And at the same time, if you know someone that's got a terminal illness, I'm doing the I Am Divinity Instant and Permanent. You are your cure to your terminal disease, and you damn well better know that you are, because you are. And it's not doctors, and it's not all of this, and it's not this, and it's not that. It is, and it's you first. And those things, whether they're needed or not, or whatever, you will know. You will know. And so, anyway, I have a medical doctor that's starting today. I am so excited about this one. Yes, this will be the 5th round of different types of cancer. in her life. Imagine what she will have to say being free of cancer. Anyway, uh, you have yourself a magnificently beautiful divine day, and know that that divinity is already there. It's already inside. When you tap into it, you will automatically be opening a treasure chest of gifts that you brought to this planet at this time to help humanity, all of the humanity, the same as the grains of sand on this shore, on this beach. That's who you're here to assist in some magnificently beautiful way that no one else on the planet can do but you. Have a magnificent, magnificent, sparkling, delightful, joyful day. I am done.